Says you can get a turkey fryer with 30-quart pot on sale for just $39.99 with Ace Rewards card. Get a DeWalt Black Oxide 20-piece drill bit for only $9.99 with Ace Rewards card. Don't forget, Harris Ace carries top brands such as Traeger grills, Yeti coolers, and Costa de Mar sunglasses. Harris Ace Hardware, West Cherry Street, here in Jesup.
It's time now for a look, latest in local sports. And sports are one day closer to Wayne County Jones County High School football state playoff game set for this Friday night at JC Stadium at 7:30 p.m. This is a rematch of last year's first-round playoff game won by Jones County. But the history of Wayne County Jones County football has Wayne County with a 7-2 record against the Greyhounds, including 4 shutout wins by Wayne County, 34-0 in 95, 27-zip in 96, 34-0 in 97, and a 41-0 drubbing in 2005. Speaking of shutouts, Wayne County's defense shined in last week's 28-0 shutout win over Thomas County Central. And checking the school records, that was the first shutout in state playoff action for Wayne County since 1962. Let that sink in. Again, last playoff shutout since 1962, so congrats again to the Wayne County defense for that shutout in round 1. Jack's defense will be needed to play well Friday night against the Greyhounds, but again, they'll be without their star quarterback, Tildrick Ross, who this season has thrown for over 1,000 yards, rushed for over 1,000 yards, but he suffered a serious ankle injury, will be out this Friday night. So their starting quarterback will be their running back, Drake Bolus. He'll run the Wildcat attack most of the night. Bolus last week rushed for over 100 yards and has rushed for over 1,300 yards this season. Again, he'll be the big person we need to stop on Friday night. Wayne County also without its senior quarterback, Garrett Overholt, who has 22 touchdowns this season. He suffered a season-ending injury to his hand in Friday night's win over Thomas County Central. Again, it's all set for this Friday night. Advanced tickets on sale Thursday and Friday at the school between 11 and 1. Looking to pack out JC Stadium Friday night with the win. The Jacks will play in the Elite 8 round next Friday after Thanksgiving, and will meet the winner of Carver of Atlanta and Flowery Branch. If Flowery Branch wins the games in Jesup, if Carver of Atlanta wins, it comes down to a coin flip on where the game will be played. Again, we'll have more on this week's game tomorrow and Friday. Hear from Coach Cribb tomorrow here on Local Sports about the big matchup, Wayne County, Jones County, Friday night. Our coverage will begin 6 p.m. Friday with the Coaches Show. Pregame from the stadium at 6:45. Kickoff at 7:30. Again, no high school scoreboard show this Friday night. They're done with that. Again, we'll have the Country Financial postgame show after the ball game. Some recreation all-star football yesterday over in Liberty. The 8-and-under team defeated Liberty, and they'll play Saturday in Waycross against Glenn County, 8-7 the final. 10-and-under team lost to Liberty by a score of 38-8. Soccer scores, all the soccer rec teams won. U10 beat Fort Stewart 9-zip. U12 beat Glenn 3-2. U14 beat Long County by a score of 3-1. The college football playoff poll is out. Again, released every Tuesday night. Right now they have Alabama at number 1. Clemson comes in at 2. Miami undefeated at 3. Oklahoma in the 4th spot. Wisconsin looking on the outside, looking in at 5. Auburn the same at 6. Georgia fell all the way to 7. Notre Dame fell to 8th. Ohio State 9th. Georgia falls to 7th. Notre Dame falls to 8th, Ohio State 9th, and Penn State falls to 10. Those 3 UCLA basketball players caught shoplifting in China have been released after President Trump intervened, had a conversation with the Premier of China. LeAngelo Ball, Cody Riley, Jalen Hill all landed at the LAX airport last night. No word on what UCLA's punishment will be for the players, but they're back in the United States, which is good news for those players and their parents. Wayne County High School basketball gets underway tomorrow night. Again, it's an early start. It's only a varsity girls, varsity boys action against Brantley County. The varsity girls begin tomorrow afternoon at 4:30 at the Benny Ratliff Arena. The boys varsity game is set for 6 o'clock. Teams back in action this Saturday at the Benny Ratliff Arena. JV girls at 3, JV boys at 4:30, varsity girls at 6, and the varsity boys at 7:30. That's going to do it for latest in local sports. Sports is brought to you